Pull up, two-door swerve. Ay, pull up, ay, pull up, two-door swerving. Back in the day, I was wordless. Started from the surface in the middle of the desert with a weather hot enough to break a motherfucking thermos, nigga. Ay, look at the flick of my wrist.
What's going on, guys? Back here with another episode of Copper Flop, where we review this week's NBA 2K18 Premium Collection. So, starting off the video, as we always do, we're going to look at the price, individual packs. So, 11,250 VC or 10,500 MT per pack, which is $4 to $5 of real life money, or in the US dollars. So some people don't realize how expensive these packs really are, and I just like to start the video off kind of showing you how much you're actually spending if you buy these packs. So moving right along, we're going to be looking at the first card in the set, and it's the Emerald Evan Turner. So I already looked at these cards, of course, and this card isn't impressive at all. 54 draw foul, not very good. Mid-range 89, and then skipping right to the worst part of it, 64 open shot threes. So this guy is a small forward and can't shoot threes. So I don't really see why you want to get this card. I mean, it can speed boost. It can't even draw fouls. It's not even that good at dunking. I mean, you can look at the tendencies here. I mean, it's okay, but it's nothing too game breaking. So this card, I'm just going to skip right ahead. Not very good. Moving on to the next card, Emerald Caron Butler. So this is a lot better Emerald compared to the one we just looked at, and yeah, at 6'7", Caron Butler is going to be a little bit better of a card. 78 draw foul, 84 open shot mid range, and then an 80 open shot three. That's a lot better. 85 free throw, ball control 80, so can't speed boost unless you put a shoe on it. Not too good on the defensive end. I mean, it's average, nothing elite. Dunking's okay, nothing too special. Driving dunk tendency though of 100, so this guy will be dunking if he has an open lane. So nothing too impressive from those first two emeralds here. I'm really just getting to the good cards because, as many of you might know from the thumbnail, there's one card in this set that everyone really wants, so I'll save that for last. So moving on to the best emerald I think there is in the set, Corey Maggette. This guy was a beast last year. He had a ruby, and that card was like Vince Carter. I even know for a little bit you couldn't even use Vince Carter and Corey Maggette in the same lineup because they were basically the same person, like registered in the game. So that's kind of something interesting to keep in mind. So this card might play kind of like a Vince Carter. So can shoot the mid range, has a nice open shot of 80. So this guy's just really well rounded. 86 free throw, can't speed boost without a shoe. Can play decent defense, has nice driving dunk stats, and then driving dunk tendency and flashy dunk tendency of 100. So this guy, like I said, kind of like a mini Vince Carter, and definitely will be a good budget card. You can see his price is already really cheap, and for sure this will be a very good budget card for people that are low on MT. So moving right along to the next card, and we're already at the Sapphires, Anthony Morrow. So you already know this guy can shoot threes and is a bigger offensive player. Just looking at the overall here, 70 defensive overall and 92 offensive. So this guy is going to be all offense. So 89 open shot mid range, 95 open shot three, 86 free throw, can speed boost with the 86 ball control. Rebounding's not too impressive. Defense is not impressive. It's on the low side. Can't really dunk unless he's wide open or hot. But 95 offensive consistency. So this guy will be a great, this guy won't be dunking at all, by the way. 0 to dunk tendencies, so will not be dunking, by the way. But this guy is going to be a nice spot up shooter. Very expensive right now. I mean, okay, 17,000 isn't too bad, but for just a shooter, you could get Corey Maggette or someone else, or like a gold JJ Redick. But if this card goes down in price, it might be nice to pick up for a sharpshooter. So moving right along to the next Sapphire, Corey Brewer. When he was on the Nuggets, I honestly didn't know he was on the Nuggets. Maybe I'm missing something, but hey, I never knew this. It's kind of new to me. Small forward at 6'9". Let's look here. 74 draw foul. Nothing too fancy. I mean, it's okay. 86 open shot mid range. Shout out to my boy Reed Nenning, by the way. Just got online. 86 open shot three. 75 free throw. 72. Oh my gosh. 72 ball control. Passing's not very good. Defense, this guy's going to be decent on defense at the higher end of the spectrum. And this guy can dunk, I know for sure. 90 driving dunk, 70 contact dunk, speed of ball 83, and 90 offensive consistency, so that's pretty good. And then if you flip over to the tendencies here, 100 driving and flashy. So this guy will be dunking maybe even more than that Maggette. So, like I said, if this guy's price goes down, it might be nice to pick up because it comes with 3 gold badges, which are, let's see, Posterizer, Acrobat, and 1-man fast break. So this guy might be a nice budget card if his price goes down, so keep that in mind. Next up, we have the Lakers legend Elgin Baylor, and honestly, I don't know too much. I mean, I'm a huge Lakers fan, but I don't know too much about this guy other than he's one of the greatest scorers of all time on the Lakers. I mean, we have a lot of them, but this guy could score a lot, and is a good overall card, I know, but 6'5" for the small forward is kind of undersized. But anyway, moving right along, this guy has post moves, I know, with a 84 post hook, 85 post fadeaway, 88 drop foul with that 80 post control. So this guy can post up. I mean, he's undersized, but he can do it. Open shot 3 at 82, 80 free throw, 86 ball control, so can speed boost, can pass decently, can play defense. I mean, it's pretty much average with 80 defensive consistency and 80 on-ball defense IQ, etc. 85 driving dunk, so can dunk. 88 speed with ball and 89 acceleration, and 85 offensive consistency. Look at the tendencies. 100 driving dunk. So this guy's a straight up scorer, a good overall, all-around player. I can't really put too much input into this card because I've never played with the Elgin Baylor. But his price seems pretty cheap. I mean, I think he's a very good all-around player. Looking at his stats or his badges, relentless finisher, acrobat, tireless scorer. This guy might be a low-key sleeper, like a beast, and his price is already pretty low, so if he goes down even lower, this guy might be a nice all-around scorer to pick up. Next up, we have Kiki Vandeweghe. It seems like there's a lot of collection rewards from last year in this set. I don't know, but Elgin Baylor had a pink diamond last year, but Kiki Vandeweghe had a diamond. But moving right along, Kiki Vandeweghe, 6'8", small forward, 91 offensive overall, 81 defensive overall. And this card's pretty good. 86 mid-range, 93 open shot 3. Yeah, I know this guy could shoot threes. Very good shooter. Can't speed boost at 75 ball control, 80 shot contest, 38 steal. So decent on defense. Pretty average. He can dunk with a 60 driving dunk. Speed with ball. This guy's primarily a shooter. I mean, he can move, but he's not super athletic. So, and then driving dunk 55. So this guy's more of a shooter, especially with that offensive consistency of 85 paired with the 3-pointer. So this guy's kind of a spot-up shooter who can attack the basket, but is primarily a shooter. I know his release was very good last year. I assume it's good this year. So a very good offensive card. So there's a lot of good offensive cards in this set, if you guys have realized. So next up, first Ruby of the set, Gordon Hayward. It's kind of nice they gave him a Ruby in the set just because he's got injured this year, and there probably won't be any. There won't be any moments cards for sure this year on him, and if he's lucky, they might give him a diamond later. I mean, I feel like they will, but I don't know. It's nice they gave like the Gordon Hayward fans a card right now because they don't want to be playing with the Emerald all year. But moving right along, 92 offensive overall, 82 defensive. This guy can get buckets. I know his diamond last year was very good. Had very good animations and could just score all around. So 89 open shot mid range, 88 open shot 3, 84 free throw, 86 ball control. So this guy can speed boost. Decent defender with 87 lateral quickness. Defensive consistency of 75 and then 80 on ball. So this guy's a decent defender. Nothing too fancy though. And then 95 offensive consistency. So very good offensive player. Guarantee this card's going to be kind of a sleeper as well. If his price goes down, definitely pick him up. 85 driving dunk tendency too, by the way. That's not too bad. So if his price goes down, which it probably won't, or it's hard to tell because the set reward isn't too good this time, but if his price goes down, this might be a good Ruby to pick up. But then again, there's a lot of other Rubies collection rewards you can get for half his price, I'm sure. But anyway, moving right along to the next card, and it's a Ruby Latrell Sprewell. So this card, I've never really played with Latrell Sprewell either. This guy's an offensive animal though, 96 overall, wow, 83 defensive. Nice driving layup of a 93, 91 open shot mid range, 88 open shot 3, 81 free throw, 86 ball control, can pass decent, 80 defensive consistency, very, like I said, average. A lot of these guys are just average defenders. There's no elite defenders really in the set, but this guy can dunk for sure. 90 driving dunk, 80 contact, 83 speed with ball, 87 acceleration, 88 vertical. This guy can attack the hoop with a 98 offensive consistency. So, and I assume, yep, 100 driving dunk tendency and 100 flashy dunk tendency. So this guy will be dunking all over everyone if he has the open lane. Going for a fair amount, 50,000. Yeah, if this guy's price drops down again, like I said, this might be a nice card to pick up. I mean, it might be comparable to Rex Chapman. Let's look at his badges. Yeah, this guy doesn't have like the shooting, like the outside shooting that Rex Chapman does, but he might be a better person to attack the rim. I don't know. It's hard to judge if these cards can be worth picking up like today or in a couple days, just because you don't know if a lot of people are going to be pulling these packs. It seems today a lot of people are, because the Tracy McGrady card that we're going to be looking at right here, and it seems like the pack luck is definitely increased, but I'll get into that in a second. So here's the card everyone's been hyping about, and like I was saying, I feel like the pack luck has been increased because people have been complaining a lot that no one's getting pulls that they want. And if you see already, there's 4, 8, 12, there's over 16 Amethyst cards already on the market. I mean, last week and in previous sets, I know there was rubies. There was only like 3 up around this time when I make this video. So I think the pack luck's either increased or a lot of people pulling packs because they want this card. So I don't know. That might, I don't know. It's kind of debatable. It's hard to tell. But I honestly feel like a lot of people are just pulling packs because it's Tracy McGrady. But let's review this Tracy McGrady. This card, beast, godly. It's a diamond. 96 overall if you combine or average out the 95 defensive overall, 97 offensive. This card, we don't even need to go through the stats. I'll get one without a shoe. You already know he's gonna be a beast. 92 driving layup, excuse me. 88 draw foul, 93 open shot mid range, 90 open shot 3. So great shooter. 80 free throw, which is really good compared to last year's diamond. I think he had like a 74. I don't know. He wasn't the best free throw shooter, but this card does. This guy's really good on defense. 85 lateral quickness, 85 pass perception, 81 block. This guy can block people from the shooting guard position. And by the way, oversized shooting guard, 6'8". Very, very, very nice. And then here's the best part of this card in my opinion. 93 driving dunk, 85 contact dunk, 87 speed with ball, 95 speed. This Tracy McGrady's I don't want to say hella fast. 87 speed with ball, 95 acceleration, 98 vertical. So this guy's gonna be jumping through the roof. 95 offensive consistency, and then the best part to see: 100 driving dunk tendency, 100 flash dunk tendency. This guy will be dunking over everyone with his animations. There's the system proficiencies because everyone wants to see everything about this card. And then also the really good thing about this card, look at all the badges. Mid-range Jedi, deep-range Jedi, gold, limitless range, difficult shots, tireless score, catch and shoot, lob city finisher, post riser, acrobat, relentless finisher, one-man fast break. That's 11 gold badges on this card, and a lot of those badges go for 3,000 or more each. So this card, though it's not cheap right now and probably will not be very cheap in general, is a beast. I'm telling you right now, this should be the set reward. I mean, I'm glad it's not because it'd be hard to get, but the set reward, by the way, Danny Granger. Tracy McGrady's better than Danny Granger, by the way. So I'll pull up the stats here for Danny Granger. So pulling up the stats here for Danny Granger, we're using a different site today because I don't know what's up with MP Central lately, or this year in general, but they haven't been updating the cards as quickly as they used to. Looking at this Danny Granger, not a bad card, but like I was saying, Tracy McGrady, so much better. Probably with the animations as well. Or I know because of the animations. I mean, this guy, no doubt, is good, but Tracy McGrady is better. So I'll review him anyway. But 96 open shot mid range, 94 open shot 3, 96 contested shot mid range, 95 free throw, 98 offensive consistency, driving dunk 80, 90 draw foul, can speed boost, 86 speed with ball, and he's what, 6'9". So this is a very tall small forward, but I don't know, man. It's hard to get hyped over this card. And okay, we can't look at the tendencies because the website hasn't loaded them in yet. But I don't know, man. Usually I'm more hyped about the reward, but this reward I'm already gonna say it right now. It's not worth getting. The Tracy McGrady, you might as well spend your MT that you'd use to complete this whole collection on the Tracy McGrady. I mean, that card's gonna go for a lot, but I'm telling you right now, don't get Danny Granger. If you do, I mean, I can't stop you, but Tracy McGrady, greater than Danny Granger, all the way. Okay, so getting to the most important part of the video for some of you guys, I'm just gonna come out and say it right now. I give this set a 4 out of 10, and the only reason it gets 4 instead of 1, I was gonna give it a 1 because that's Tracy McGrady's number, but the only reason it gets a 4 is I think the pack odds are a little bit better on this collection than all the other ones, which I'm gonna give 3 points to that because 2K actually listened to the community a little bit, and I think they made the odds a little bit better. Unless people are just pulling these packs like crazy because they want Tracy McGrady. I don't know. That's up for you guys to decide. I really don't know, but I give this set a 4 out of 10. The reward, trash. I'm sorry, Danny Granger. It's a good looking card, but are you really gonna spend 300,000 MT or more to complete it? I mean, maybe it won't even be that much, or it will be that much because I know Tracy McGrady's gonna go for that much minimum, or around 250,000. And you might as well just get that card because it's better than Danny Granger, and you could run him at small forward if you would like, because he's 6'8". So that's gonna do it for this week's episode, guys, of Copper Flop, where I review the premium collection for the week. Like I said, I would not buy these packs. I would just get the Tracy McGrady. The reward's not very good, and it looks like 2K kind of failed on this one. So thank you guys for watching this video. Leave any questions or any recommendations in the comments below. Until the next video, guys, I'll see you later.
Isaac made this one.